Hello and welcome. This is Gigi, and this is a special tarot reading for my Gemini. It's a new moon reading for this new moon, which will take place on the 26th of February, and it will actually be in your in Pisces. Okay, so it will fall in Pisces. The sun is currently in Pisces. Now we'll have also the moon in Pisces. And if you count yourself, my Gemini, as the first house, to count the houses in astrology, we go backward, counterclockwise. And so if you count your first house, Gemini, until you see Pisces, you'll arrive at number 10. Okay, so Pisces represents your career for you. Okay, and your reputation is the highest house for you. It's where other people see you. So many things happening for you right now in terms of your work or your career, especially careers, big things. Okay, but so for this reading, what I will do is I will pull two cards from this deck. This deck is by Morgan Greer, and the information will be below the video. And I will also, like I said, you guys, I think last week, I'm doing things differently, right? 2017, year number 1. And so I will pull a card as well from the Wisdom of the House of Night. Those are oracle cards from PC Cass and Colette Baron Reed. And then I will also pull a card from the archetype cards. I do believe that in 2017, many of us will be called to help people, heal, educate, guide, all of that. And this will provide some guidance to what that will be in what instances. Okay, so I'll pull a card from that deck as well. And so let's see what Spirit has to say for you, my Gemini. And if you'd like to book a private reading from me, you could now book me on my Facebook page, Gigi Lee. Information below the video. And before recording the reading, I meditated and asked Spirit for guidance, and I also shuffled the cards. Okay, so we have the 7 of Swords in the right direction. We have the World. Okay, in the right direction. I mean, choice will be yours. It really depends. I think in your career you're gonna have to put a lot of strategy right now, because with the 7 of Swords, I like to call this card the thief. Okay, you could be the thief, or there could be someone around you is not well, mannered in terms of whatever you possess or what belongs to you, okay? And that could be, it doesn't necessarily have to be like a physical something, like a material thing that someone takes away from you. It could just be an idea. But it could also be that you could be around people who literally not really value what you bring. And the reason why I say this is because right now you have a lot of energy in your 10th house. A lot of people are looking at you. See, the sun is currently in Pisces. Sun is authority, right? So the sun in Pisces in your 10th house is a lot of, thing. You could be feeling really good and may not know, like I said, that someone could be preparing something, or there could be some type of trap being, set around you, or for some reason. Okay, and then we have the World, and that's interesting because the World is the last card of the deck that represents completion. And normally when I pull this card myself from a reading, it comes with some type of change of status. Okay, it may not be a big change of status, as in, like you're now, I don't know, I mean, you're single now, you're married, but it could be like, now you got a promotion, or now maybe you were involved in something and now they're putting your picture and name and you're part of the team, or something of that nature. It is definitely a benefice, something positive, okay? But mind you, it is next to that, so it could be, like I said, next to the Seven of Swords. Maybe you have to play your cards really. Sometimes, especially at work, I would say. But anyways, in a place of work or in a career, okay, for those that are self-employed, because career also, have, you could be working for an institution. We could also be self-employed, but sometimes you may have to have a strategy to deal with people. And you could be, maybe that means that you have a plan. Maybe you're planning to con people, to deceive people, to get to this place. And who am I to judge, really? To be honest, I mean, I would maybe say something differently if it was next to another card, but that's the end of it right there. So, and it's a very karmic energy, the world, right? There's like the 4 elements. So it could be, and normally it's good. I don't see how it could be bad, okay? But yes, there's a lot of karma around whatever action has to take place, whoever is doing the background activity there, okay? But I'm tempted to take one card, okay? Exceptionally just for you, Gemini. I haven't done that for the other sign just to see. Oh, interesting. We have the Hangman in reverse. Okay. The Hangman in reverse. See, it's not, here you're going to have to think first instead of thinking after. Because, see, the Hangman in reverse, the Hangman in the right position, it's about taking a position to look at things differently, to have a different view. When you have a problem or something is not possible, you're like, all right, I have to find a solution. You have to sit down and look at it. The Hangman is that, but in reverse is when you're not thinking, really, there's a problem though, or there's something and you're just ready to jump in. So that could escalate right here. Okay, so maybe knowing that ahead of time, especially with the moon in Pisces, sun and moon conjuncting you in your 10th house, lots of eyes around you. You want to make sure that you come as, Gemini is slick, no doubt. But with all this energy, now's the time to, make sure that you take note and maybe you think first, or if you're not sure if there's a situation that looks a certain way, I wouldn't really jump in right away, okay? And let me take one card from the Wisdom of the House of Night deck and see what Spirit has to say for you, my Gemini. For this deck, I'm going to read the message in the booklet only because it's a new deck, and I'm going to have to get to know it at the same time as I'm doing my private reading and with you guys as well. And it's just better to get the exact right message, because this is, like I said, it's a different type of deck. Alright, I'll take this card. And this is card number 8. Wow, someone else got that card too. Okay. Number 8, my Gemini. Number 8. It says vision. Vision. What am I saying? Yeah, vision. Aphrodite in brackets. Vision. Okay. Number 8. Okay. When you choose this symbol, it means that no matter what you lose in your life, something better will replace it. Okay? So the new moon is here to tell you something, because yes, new moon are about completion of something. See, the new moon arrives when something has been completed, and then the full moon arrives when it's time to start something new. That's the cycle of the moon. So here, remember that I think this is really important for some of my Gemini. And I will take one card from the archetype cards. I'll put the information on the decks below the video, guys. Okay, I feel like taking this. I'll put that there. This one. That's what I feel. All right. Okay. Let's see what it says. It says addict. Addict. I should say addict. Okay. The light attribute of this card, you see here, it's pushing something, right? It says help you recognize and confront an addictive behavior. And the shadow attribute, it says compromises integrity and honesty. Allows an addictive pattern to have authority over your inner spirit. Ooh. So here it's about, I guess, being honest with ourselves. And it doesn't necessarily mean like a substance. It could be just like any addiction. Sometimes people are like, compulsive liars. Lying could create a lot of obstacles in someone's life. And sometimes you have to notice, you have to be like, oh, okay, I have to stop this. And then, as an example, I think many behavior patterns that we do that are not necessary and are not true, that could, bring some type of obstacles in our life. Okay, but I'm going to end this reading here for you, my Gemini. Let me know how this resonated with you. Leave me comments. Until next time, send you lots of kisses. I love you.